Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 10 matchups on this NBA slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it. A pretty busy slate today, starting with the Denver Nuggets versus the Washington Wizards. Denver opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 227. Denver coming into this matchup 48-24. Washington 32-40. We've got Denver coming off a Brooklyn win. Washington coming off a Magic loss yesterday. They're 2-8 in their last 10. The Wizards have not been playing very good. Don't really trust the Wizards here, and I think I'm gonna take the Nuggets -7 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks. Warriors opening up as a 2-point road favorite with the over-under at 234.5. Warriors coming into this matchup 37-36. The Mavs 36-36. Kyrie is questionable, same as Luka, so definitely be sure to check their statuses. Warriors coming off a Houston win. Dallas coming off a tough Memphis loss. Yeah, we know the Warriors, they've been very bad on the road. 1-11 covering on the road. 1-5 on the road against Dallas. If either Kyrie or Luka plays, we're taking the Mavs here. And we'll take the Mavs +2 at home. Next matchup, we got the Indiana Pacers versus the Toronto Raptors. Raptors opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 234. Pacers coming into this matchup 32-40. The Raptors 35-37. Pacers on a 2-game losing streak right now. Toronto coming off a Milwaukee loss. Halliburton is questionable, so be sure to check his status for the Pacers. Pacers 1-13 on the road against Toronto. They've been horrible on the road against Toronto here. Not really in love with the spread. I think 9 points is a bit too high here. But I still like Toronto to win at home and do whatever you guys want to do with that spread. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Miami Heat. Heat opening up as a 1.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 221. Knicks coming into this matchup 42-31. The Heat 39-34. We've got the Knicks coming off a Minnesota loss. Miami coming off a Detroit win. Don't really see any major injuries in this matchup. The Knicks are just 2-6 on the road against Miami. I think I'm going to lean with the Heat at home here. They've been good against the Knicks at home. And I'm going to lean with the Heat -1.5 and money line. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Hawks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 241.5. Hawks coming into this matchup 36-36. Minnesota 36-37. Atlanta coming off a Detroit win. Minnesota coming off a Knicks win. As far as injuries go, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns are questionable. It would be nice to see Karl Anthony Towns return. I know he's been out for a long time. We'll see if he plays or not. DeJounte Murray is questionable for Atlanta. These teams did just play a little bit ago. Atlanta losing by 21 to Minnesota in that last meeting. Tough matchup here. If Minnesota can get Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards back, I think I'm going to take Minnesota -4 and money line at home. But if they're both out, we'll take the Hawks +4 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis opening up as a 13-point home favorite with the over-under at 231. Houston coming into this matchup 18-54. Memphis 44-27. Houston on a 2-game losing streak right now. Memphis on a 3-game winning streak. They're actually playing very well right now. It looks like John Morant is probable to play, which is a good sign if he is good to go here after his suspension. Memphis 9-0 at home, 4-2 at home against Houston. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Grizzlies -13 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Chicago Bulls. Sixers opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 222. Sixers coming into this matchup 48-23. The Bulls 34-37. Harden is questionable, so go ahead and check his status before tip-off. Philly coming off a tough 4-point Chicago loss. These teams did just play each other. Chicago on a 3-game winning streak here. Philly 12-2 against Chicago, 8-2 covering against Chicago. I mean, yeah, Chicago beating them one of the first times they beat them in a while. Really don't think it's going to happen back-to-back nights here, and I'm going to take the Sixers -3 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 17.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 237. Spurs coming into this matchup 19-53. The Bucks 51-20. Spurs coming off a Pelicans loss. Milwaukee coming off a Toronto win. Spurs 1-19 on the road. Yeah, look, as long as Giannis and everyone's playing for the Bucks, I like the Bucks to win. 17.5 points, very high spread in the NBA. I'd probably tease that Bucks spread. I don't know, 17.5 is a lot in the NBA, so do what you want with the spread. Throw them in a teaser, lower that point total. That's probably what I would do for this matchup. Next matchup, we got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as a 5.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 234.5. Blazers coming into this matchup 31-40. The Jazz 35-36. Portland, they are 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 6-game losing streak right now. Jazz on a 2-game winning streak. Yeah, no Jeremy Grant for Portland. Portland's just been so awful here. I really just don't trust them. And I'm going to take the Jazz -5.5 and money line at home. Then the last matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Suns opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over-under at 228.5. Suns coming into this matchup 38-33. The Lakers 35-37. No DeAndre Ayton for Phoenix. Phoenix 1-4 in their last 5. They've been struggling with their injuries. Lakers coming off a Magic win. Phoenix is 9-0 against the Lakers. 8-1 covering against the Lakers here. But without Ayton, though, man, they're really vulnerable, and they have not played well. Their only win in the last 2 games was against the Magic. And I think this is definitely a winnable game for the Lakers at home. I'm going to take the Lakers money line at home here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.